Hey, what's going on? Sorry I'm a few seconds late. It was buffering and it for me to stop buffering. Gotta love the internet. At least our internet. So I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. You're welcome to jump on, whoever wants to come on. I'll send some links out. Hey, Mary Ranch, how you doing? Hope all is well up there in the land of the cold, land of the snow. Hope everybody can hear me all right. I got a new headset today, so I'm hoping everything's coming through all right. I have no clue what I'm going to talk about tonight. Just decided to go live a little while ago and I set this up. But I figured somebody would come on and we get into some kind of discussion about something. Hey, Red, how you doing, sister? You know, yeah. Can't do 10 things at once. Can't multitask. I just can't do it. Set my sister a link. And let's see if my brother on if he's working or not. I wonder if I'll just buffering again because it just popped up that my service was restored. Yeah, I saw the post about Pepper. I hope she's doing all right. I just saw the post and posted it. Matter of fact, I can start off by saying a prayer for Pepper. Might be a good thing, and a few others. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you tonight and I ask for your prayers for Pepper. She's in the hospital and needs your prayers, Father, and needs your grace and your glory. I hope everything goes all right with her and she gets back home soon to her beloved Rusty. Father, I also come to you for April and her loss of her father, and that she may continue to heal. Father, I come to you for Red, the loss of her uncle. May her and her family continue to heal. And Father, I come to you for Andy and Peggy, Paige, that the chemo radiation is working, and God continue to heal them and fight that cancer that he's dealing with. Through your beautiful son, Yeshua, we pray. Amen. All right, that is a peaceful snowflake with a cold.
With a what?
Can you hear me all right? I got this new headset today.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, sound like you had a cold. That's why I say here comes the peaceful
snowflake. Oh, no,
with
it's just sniffling.
Oh.
I got a package. I'm in my friend did a rock group that was supposed to move here. And so we exchanged, we signed up to do rock swaps. I don't draw. My friend draws for me. Yeah. But I made an ornament for her and a couple of other things. So I added to the package. She sent me the package with the money to ship it off. So I did that. And she sent me a package. So I just opened it. So it's my Christmas gift for the year.
We look for rocks down in the, I don't know if it's the same thing, but we look for rocks down in the around the park and stuff. I got one right here beside me I found the other day at the post office, a painted rock, and has the information on it. And, hey, Lazy.
She made me an ornament too on a shell. The Grinch.
That's cool. Lazy, I put the link in the group chat, buddy. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome. I don't know how you and April are doing tonight. How you? Hope your day went well.
Rob.
Poor Rob. Rob killing all the deer in Ohio. I can't even see one here in West Virginia.
I just spent $100 or close to $100 on seeds for this coming year.
What, for chickens?
No.
Garden seeds.
My garden.
No, seeds. I thought you said feed. I'm sorry.
Now I found a great place to buy my chicken food, and it's a lot better than what you can buy at Tractor Supply. Forgive me, but it is.
Yeah. We got a mill near here. I need to go over.
Yeah, that's where I went.
All right.
I found our local mill, and I can get their food, which has a lot more protein or more substance for the chickens in it than what I was buying.
Yeah, it'll help them lay better too.
Right now, we've got about 100 pounds of food for them that we just bought.
Wow.
It should last us a little while.
Chicken seeds are hard to find. No, they're not, Rob. I had a bunch of chicken seeds this year. Just they got took out.
Yeah, did you see the picture of the chicken I put up?
Yeah.
That's a rooster.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I told my sister, I said, I can't take back a rooster that I accidentally gave you. I mean, I thought it was a hen that turned out to be a roe. She goes, well, I'm going to have to dispatch him. And I'm like, go for it. Because it's trying to pick out the hens. It's trying to deliberately blind them.
Yeah, that's what they do.
What?
They, like if a snake gets in the pen, the rooster or the chickens will pick his eyes out. That's what they do. They go after eyes.
Yeah, but he's trying to do that to the girls.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's just in their nature. Sometimes they do that.
I haven't had that happen yet, so that moved me.
Thank you.
Now, the Max, who's our top roux right now, he's keeping the other roux in line. So I don't think he's going to allow him to misbehave.
I noticed once I put Junior in with Big Red and they're all in the same pen now, Junior doesn't crow at all. I guess Big Red took dominancy and Big Red crows, but Junior won't crow at all anymore.
Yeah, the other chicken won't crow, but Max will crow a lot.
Mm-hmm. The dominant one will crow.
Yeah. And the other one will come around him, but he won't try to start nothing. He's...
Chickens are funny. They have their pecking orders. They have their levels of seniority, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, this coming summer, I plan on growing 2 different types of basils.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to grow Genevieve basil and I'm going to grow purple basil.
I love holy basil. Isn't that holy basil, honey? What it's called that we got on that food down there that girl fixed?
Yeah, what do we? I think that's what you call it.
Yeah, I think she called it holy basil. It was good. It reminded me of Old Bay in a way, I guess. It was really good.
I just remember, there's going to be 3 different types of basil because I'm also going to grow the.
Hi, Michelle.
It's kind of compacted.
Michelle, the link's in the live. Come on in.
Hi, Michelle. I can't think of the name.
I mean,
of
the link's in the chat. In our chat.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jackie.
Or
hey,
Rob.
Glenn and April. Hi, Mary.
Come in. Glenn, April.
Hey, Red.
I'm sorry, I'm still eating my dinner.
That's okay. Go for it. I'm posting a thank you and what I got in my package in the rock group.
Oh, I thought you were writing a book over there or something. You were going at it.
No, I was doing that, and then I was talking to my friend that is the head of the group to find out how I should address it.
What do you want? What do you want?
Okay. Yeah, she sent me 2 pairs of socks, which I can't wear, so I have to give them to my daughter.
Oh no.
Because my feet swell. So that was out. But she made the rocks to match the socks, which was really cute.
Shaky's not here.
And then the ornaments got the Grinch face, and then she made 2 more rocks. I think maybe her kids might have made them. And then she sent me a little teeny bag like this, filled with some candy.
Nice.
And a candle. Like one of those Betty Crocker candles, scented candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those too. What are you looking to send? Let's see. Hold on. Oop.
Hi, Eva.
Cranberry apple pie.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I can't smell, so I'd have to ask my daughter.
What is this?
I sent the candles in the house,
live?
but I can't smell.
I go live and y'all got to get up here and get all up in the middle of everything?
Of course. They got to show themselves off to the rest of us.
They want to be movie stars too.
That's right.
Eva. This is one you don't see very often. This is Eva. This is one I call low rider. Her belly button drags the ground when she walks.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we got to take Jack to the vet. He's sick again.
Uh-oh.
He's going to have to be fixed.
I got one right here that you can't see sleeping where my hand is over here. It's a brown spot you see.
Be right back. I just got a sniffle.
Eva, what are you doing?
Okay.
Eva, you're not light.
No. But she sure is cute.
That belly, Eva. You got that belly.
She sure is cute.
This is the one Jackie rescued from a garage. Man, I walked in that garage about passed out from the gas fumes in it. And we would ride,
baby.
we would ride through town, and it has like a little room on the side with a couch in it, and she would, and a big glass door, and she would sit there and look out the glass door. People ride by all alone. So Jackie would.
Hey, Glenn.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You ain't in jail?
Glenn?
You ain't in jail, Glenn?
Nah, just ain't felt good today.
I figured you'd have choked that boy by now.
Nah,
You can tell his back's bothering him.
He'd look like Homer Simpson choking Bart Simpson.
yeah, nah,
Is it your back, Glenn, or what?
Nah, just ain't felt good. Just tired.
Yeah.
Okay. The way you're sitting looks like your back was bothering you.
I'm just kind of limp back.
Yeah, you can really tell he's in pain when he starts.
Yeah. Well, I'm bad to rock anyway. I don't know what it is. But I do get to doing it worse when I'm hurting bad.
Yeah, my friend rocks also.
It doesn't seem to help me. I don't know why, but it doesn't.
I have to take Dramamine if I rock. Motion
Hey,
sickness.
Michelle, Rob, Jackie. I don't know who all else is in there. My camera's in between me and the chat.
Mary.
Oh, is Mary in there? Hey, Mary.
She's just quiet, but I saw her name. I saw her post something.
Yeah, Michelle's right. Yeah, I've been through a long week. They had my uncle's funeral or wake, whatever it comes first.
Yeah.
Today. They couldn't have an open coffin because, well, you know. And his wife was really handling it really well. Really, really well. And my sister told me, she goes, not one person cried because they were like finally out of pain, you know?
That does make a difference sometimes.
Well, he spent over a year in the hospital because of this skin condition.
Oh shoot! I'll be back.
And that's where he met his wife.
I remember saying she was a
At the
nurse.
hospital.
Yeah.
Huh?
You said she was a nurse or something?
She was a nurse. She's the one that would bandage up his, his areas that he needed bandaged. And they fell in love. They've been married, I think, like 45 years now.
Wow. That's cool.
And he's had this skin condition since he was 10 years old. He was 72 when he passed away. So that's what, 60 years?
Yeah. Wow.
But he was stubborn. He was an EMT at one point for the mines.
Oh, cool.
And, he retired from that. And before that, he had a job here in Virginia somewhere. I can't remember what. But he didn't quit. He was stubborn.
Yeah. It runs in the family, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It sure does.
I don't know if stubborn runs in my family. I think hard-headedness runs in my family.
What's the difference?
I understand that.
Well, I guess stubborn, you're stubborn, but you can still adapt. When you're hard-headed, you just refuse.
I'm both. I have to say I'm both.
Look at Des. Des is cracking up there. She is rolling up there.
That she is. Somebody's telling her a good joke or something. Or she's got her boyfriend on there flirting with him or something.
You never know.
Never know.
The Candy Man.
The Candy Man can.
I like that song. Sammy Davis Jr. sang it. I don't know who else sang it, but I liked his version of it.
That's the only part of it I know.
That's all I can remember.
God, I can't. Oh, the boys bought me my Christmas gift early.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get?
Some, what are those called? Basically, it's the steel type horse troughs, or however the hell you pronounce that.
All right.
The big ones. I wanted 2 of them. That's what they bought me for my garden.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I use for my chicks. I got 200-gallon tubs down there. Tubs, I guess. Troughs. I use it for put my chicks in. Jackie ordered her own Christmas present. She ordered a bread maker. So I guess I'm gonna get some bread for Christmas.
I hear you.
I want some honey wheat.
I was trying to remember what it was. My sister used to making that in hers. It was so good.
Does that monkey bread you make, is that made in that too, or no? She makes monkey bread. I don't know. Oh, makes it and cooks it in a bunk pan. That's right.
I don't think I've ever heard monkey bread.
You've never had monkey bread?
Is that cinnamon?
Yep.
Bread?
It's biscuits cut up in quarters with butter and cinnamon. You put it in the blunt pan and bake it in the oven.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Biscuits cut into quarters and cinnamon and butter put in the oven in the bun pan. So yeah.
That
God,
stuff
that's
is
You
so
pull it
good.
apart. You pull it apart. I like the Amish. The Amish used to make it.
You can put nuts in it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. A lot of people used to call it pull apart bread or something like that.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
thing.
All righty.
And it
Now
is
that I've
so
heard of.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Michelle, Jackie's gonna make some Hawaiian bread too. She's got a list of stuff she wants to make in it already.
What is what, Michelle? I'm confused.
Cinnamon bread, banana bread, sourdough bread.
What is
I
what?
love
What?
sourdough bread.
I don't know. Michelle asked me, what is it, Red?
Oh, what your present was.
Oh, the
You
horse.
gotta remember there's a delay from us talking to the YouTube listening. It's like a 30-second
Okay, I
delay.
kind of forgot.
So, yeah, she probably asked after you told us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get me some more because we're extending our garden. Right now, I think it's like 23, 28 feet wide and like 48 foot long. Is that about, Glenn, you've seen it. Am I about right on that?
Probably the best I can remember, Red.
Okay.
Well, that must have been a good conversation, Des. You were rolling.
Yeah, my neighbor, she knows everybody's business in the world, but she's also and she's a Republican. And she's been there for me,
Yeah.
but her and I have had some like heated discussions about politics, so I try to leave it out. And so she was just telling me that she was driving through the lot of Publix, and she saw a float at this old auto shop that had closed, like Advanced Auto, AutoZone, but it was a place that had closed down, so the lot was empty,
Yeah.
and they had the float there and stuff. So I guess tonight was like the Winterfest parade or
Yeah.
something, even though it's not winter yet. And so they had the parade, and she goes, "So what are you guys doing? You sitting here getting ready for a parade?" She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah. You want to get on and come with us?" Sure. Let me be back here a certain time, and you can ride the float with us. And then they invited her back to the Spring Festival one come spring. So, and she's in her 60s. She goes, "Are people my age supposed to have this much fun?" I said, "Yeah, my dad's 81 and he's sailing and racing and partying it up, and he's been having fun forever. So what makes it think you can't have fun too?" That's why I was laughing the whole conversation. So, yeah. She goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm on the news tonight at 10 or not. I don't get local. I don't get any, nothing. I don't have cable, so." But yeah, she wanted to know if I saw the post. I was like, "No, I didn't see a post. I've got 1,000-something friends. Most of it comes from homesteaders, and it comes from crafters, and a few groups that I belong to. Very rare do I see friends posts." So.
Yeah, our
See,
Christmas
right
parade
there
was today.
proves that a Democrat and a Republican can get along. We get along.
That's right.
Hey,
That's because we don't talk politics.
You can even throw us independents in there, weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I get along with everybody. I don't care.
It's not the problem of Republicans and Democrats getting along. It's the problem of the media, and I mean all of the media dividing us. And the media gets in there and just they twist
but
things
you've got the regular down the road middle, Republican, and then you've got and Democrat, and then you've got and you got the little bit leaning, and then you got the woohoo, and so woohoos that I don't like on both sides. So
I got you. I remember one night you got to that woohoo moment.
No, but yeah, but there's a woohoo moment of like being like totally insane and stupid.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas there's one where it's like you're vocal and you express yourself. I'm loud. I'm Spaniard. Okay, I'm a Spaniard German. We're very loud. We express ourselves a lot with our hands. So that's just me. So, you have a dad who is kind of deaf.
Normal road Republican. I'm not as far right that makes me look like I'm completely insane.
See, I'm independent.
The QAnon Republican.
Well,
I
like
mean-
I told you that one night, my friend said, "You know what? I think you're secretly a closet Democrat." And I'm like, "I am not."
But I could be a closet Republican. There's like some things I agree with, some things I don't. Just like the Republican, there's some that you agree with and some that you don't. You know. So
Isn't that an independent?
That's what
That's me.
I'm
I'm independent.
independent. My
I'm
grandfather
independent.
was
I've been on
old
my
school
own since
Democrat.
I'm independent. I've been on my own since whenever. You know, I just happen to take care of 2 kids that are my dependents. But you know.
Well, see, my favorite thing is to be co-independent. I can be dependent, but I don't have to do it by myself.
That's why I've got them. They take care of me because I can't cook anymore at the counter. So
Well, Matt made dinner tonight.
yeah, Jeremy made chicken salad sandwiches, chicken salad from scratch. I taught him how to do it when I was able-bodied, so now he does it.
No, you're not
You
married.
are not married,
That's what they tell me I am, Murray.
Yeah, me too.
and you ain't either.
Asked April.
Jackie will tell you I'm a pain
Mary,
in the ass. She'll tell you I'm a pain
we
in
are
the
all
ass.
pains in the asses to somebody.
Got a point on that one.
But I got rid of my pain in the ass.
There is
Oh,
days that Travis is a complete pain in my ass, and I just want to smack him.
I told Jackie the other day, I said, you know, you don't love me anymore. You just tolerate me. She says, yep, pretty much.
I think that's what April's had done. Feels about me anymore too. Just tolerate. She don't want to
Just
have to go out
tolerates me.
all over trying to train another one.
We Travis and I mean Travis and I are very close. It's always been us, you know, until we met Matt. But it's always been us. So we had to depend on each other. So we got extremely close.
Yep.
We have had people look at us and go, "You argue like you're married." No, we argue like we're close.
You should see me when I go to the store with Jeremy. I want to get something. I want to get something. Mom, you're not allowed. What do you mean I'm not allowed? No, you can't have it. But it's a dog. I don't care. You can't have it.
That only sounds like me and Travis when I'm trying to play Marco Polo or bingo. He goes, "You start doing that, I believe."
And Des, just so you know, we went to Walmart today. I looked for that snowman, but I could not find it.
It's not around. And then I looked at Macari.
I'm looking.
It's hard. I've looked at all like 5 or 6 of our Walmarts. Then I go online to Macari and eBay and other places. People are buying. They're like 9.5 inches tall, and people are buying them and selling them for like $60. I'm like, oh hell no!
What?
It was $16.97. Oh yeah, they're selling dollar stuff or $3 stuff from like Target to try to get in the bullseye section for like outrageous prices. Same with Ray Dunn. Things that people collect. I'm just thankful that I've got my little version. Hold on. I'm thankful I got my little guy.
Aww.
But I wanted the bigger version of him because he lights up.
Yeah, I looked. We were all over Walmart today, and I looked, but it was nothing even close.
So I got this little guy. Yeah, it's hard. It's like it's one of those things that it's impossible. They had the one with the wreath, but I didn't like the one with the wreath. No, I'm sorry. They had it. Hold on. Oh, okay. They had the one with the wreath, but I wanted the lantern. It was the same face, but I didn't like the wreath, so. He had the wreath around his stomach.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't as cute. So. I don't think you're going to find it, but I appreciate you looking.
Who was it that put the picture of the female snowman with she's well built
Well endowed.
on Facebook?
I hadn't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Huh.
Must only come on your page.
I got some really crazy friends out there.
Yeah, you do. But you got to share some of that stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, my tree is up, but my house is not as decorated as I usually do it. Kind of bummed.
We decided we just didn't want a tree this year. It's just we got so much else going on that
I got nothing going on. This is my social life right here. I'm going to the cottage. That's it.
I mean, we got doctor's appointments and everything. This is the first year I could honestly say that I've never had a tree.
That's Wooded for Micah.
Besides
goodness.
last year, but we had been have to buy a whole new tree. Our cat ate the other one.
Oh,
well, you're supposed to feed
oops.
the cat food.
She eats anything that's electrical. We had to put hot sauce on all the electrical stuff so she wouldn't eat it.
The kids put out mine, Michelle. But I have 6 totes out with stuff in it for Christmas. And I usually have my entertainment center all decorated and stuff. And I'm looking at them going, I don't want to do it. Because I don't have a mantle, so I have my entertainment center set up like underneath it, looking like a mantle, the TV hung up above it. And then I put the fire up on top, so it doesn't really look right.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
My neighbor's got a truck for sale I'm thinking about buying.
Okay.
It's a 1956 Chevy. $2,500. And it drives. I've seen him drive it. I was thinking about getting it and using it as a daily driver, fix it, redoing the whole truck. But yeah, 56 Chevy. I was thinking about getting it.
Yeah, if it's still running everything, that shouldn't be no bad deal.
Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite trucks ever.
Really?
Yep.
The old the old Chevy step
Yep.
side.
And the beautiful front. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a classic trucker.
Travis would freak out over that.
Hi, Homestead Land.
His name is Scott.
Hi, Scott.
He's from up there. He's up there, Wisconsin.
Ah, cool. The free zone for her. For my gnomes, Jackie.
Yep, she bought gnomes today. Jackie loves her gnomes.
I do too. I have my gnome zone right back there. Even the sign hanging up says gnome zone.
Gnome zone. I like that.
Yeah. I had a friend make it for me.
You got gnomes all over this place.
Yeah, no, I have it right there. And then in my coffee station I just put away like 6 or 7 of them. They're for different seasons. Nah, it was 30 today. Yeah, okay. We get like that sometimes down here in northern Florida.
Wow.
I was like 72, I think, today.
Okay. Y'all asked me to share.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Any little ones first? Okay. Is it safe?
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
smokes. That's one heck of a snow woman. Somebody had fun with that one.
Yeah, they did.
Were they? I wonder what age made that.
Probably a teenager.
That gives me meaning to snow cones, don't it?
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Or mountain peaks, headlights,
Yeah.
Where's April tonight, Glenn? If somebody hadn't asked, I probably missed it.
Laying in the bed.
Laying down. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope she's feeling all right.
Is she okay?
Please, I don't want to see a hand come through.
Yeah.
We just this last week's wore us all out, I think.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I
Yeah,
know
you can keep the snow.
we was planning on trying to do a live we was planning on doing our Wednesday night live, and we was so wore out and everything that we just didn't feel like it. So, and then
Snow. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well,
Glenn. I'll
emotionally,
wait.
you probably didn't either.
Yeah,
and then
emotionally wipes you out, and then physically wipes you out.
Friday night we was talking about it, and then Junior wanted to go live, so we just let him go live.
Yeah. That
And
boy's something else.
We talked about doing one tonight, or she told him on Junior's last night that we'd try to do one tonight. But I don't think everyone else really felt like it.
I hear you. I just went live because I've been doing it so long.
Oh, yeah.
I figured
Yeah,
I
he
better
was
do
a
something.
spitfire last night, wasn't he?
Something.
Lordy mercy, that kid.
He had too
before
much of the
that.
muffins and sugar.
Yeah.
I thought Glenn was going to choke him at one point. I thought he was going to just say, ah.
Yeah, I was about to feeling like it. Thought about going in there and taking his laptop and just shutting it over his face.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. When I was growing up, if I talked to an older, an older person like that, an adult
I'd
like
get
that,
my head knocked
boy,
off.
I'd have been backhanded
Hey.
or something.
Yeah, I would have had a nice handprint from my dad. Real quick, if you guys get anything from me that's like off the wall or another request for friends, don't accept. My aunt and my cousin have both been hacked.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so they go. I think somebody's out for the San Pedro family, and I'm a San Pedro. So if anything comes across, come ask me.
I'll just let you know that that you got hacked, but
Please.
Yeah, I've heard April talking about somebody the other day. She got something from something. Anyway, the person, some of her family members had told her or left a comment on her page that she thought they was getting hacked.
Wow.
Shoot, does somebody had my I don't know if they hacked me or just made another account. They talked to my son for 30 minutes. He thought he was talking to me.
That happened when Jared got hacked. Somebody made couple people made accounts of him. Jared Crocker, and then a few other people that I know also same thing happened. I won't accept. Like, I'll message under the name that I have already of the person, and I know they got a lot of friends that are mutual. Good night, Rob. Have sleep well.
Night,
Good night, Rob.
So I'll message them with what I have before I accept them and say, hey, did you make a new account? If not, you're being hacked because I'm getting a request. Pure and simple.
I won't accept a friend request unless I know the person.
He was never one to get into social media. He tried it and he's like, this is boring. So
Listen to that keyboard. I couldn't type like that if I wanted to.
I used to build snowmen and forts and all that when I was a kid. I mean, actually, did it ever snow when I was a kid?
My kids never had a yard, so they never had the opportunity to do any of that because we lived in the city. There was no yards.
I remember that blizzard of '78. I was 7 years old. I made tunnels. I had forts with tunnels going between them because of snow drifts and stuff.
We did that in Marblehead. The whole town was shut down for a month. Yep, I was 15 or 16 when that happened. I walked down to the water when it was still bad, and there's a lot of homes along the water and apartments, and you'd watch the waves come up and hit them, and then you watch all the furniture go out with it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid, we would start at the top of my mom and dad's yard. Now, this is like 2 acres, maybe an acre and a half. And at the very end of their yard, because it slants downhill, there was a drop off that was probably like 4 foot tall. you could still walk down it, but in the wintertime, before they put the fence down there, we would build a larger ramp out of snow. So when we hit that ramp and we slung over across that drop, we was about 6 to 8 feet in the air when we landed. Then we'd get up and go back up the hill and do it again.
They missed my street when they were plowing the town because our town was closed for a month. The National Guard missed my street. So
Oh,
we
jeez.
were up on a hill, so we had the best street in the town. So everybody found out that our street was not plowed, and we would have people stand at the bottom of the hill because it was like not a main road, but it was a one-way road to get to where you needed to go. So we'd have people standing down there, and everybody would toboggan down there or sled down, whichever way you want to use it. They were and
Yep.
cross country ski. We had cross country skis, snowmobiles, sleds. We had to go to the grocery store. It was a small grocery store, and we were praying there was enough food for the town that we were within distance of getting to it. Because the shelves were already clearing off when we heard about a big storm coming. It was crazy. They had to come in, and finally we had to call the town once we got through and the lines were up. Hey, we're up here on High Street, the other side of Washington Street and Pearl. Can you come please plow us out?
There's Lawrence.
Hey,
Hey, there's Will.
What's happening?
Yeah.
good, Lawrence. How's it going? Where's the bubble machine and the orchestra?
I think it was back in 2011, or something like that. We got a huge snowstorm when we lived up in Christiansburg, here in Virginia. It snowed so hard that it caved the roof in on the school. The
Wow.
boys, Matt and Travis, didn't have school for a month.
Scott, I look at it because Jackie took me to Walmart today, and I'm wore the hell out. That's what.
Steve, did you get that article I sent you?
Probably, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah. All right. You're gonna laugh. It's pretty funny.
Let me get out here, make sure. Let's see. Oh, about the hospital thing. Yeah, I gotta read that. I haven't read that.
I just couldn't help but laugh.
Somebody, what it was? Did they really have a bomb in their butt?
They had a World War II bomb stuck in his rectum.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'll read that.
That's as bad as what I posted the other day with a guy. The doctor put him in the hospital because he had stuck 24 plastic toy horses up his rectum, and the doctor diagnosed him with being stable.
Yeah,
stable. Being a stable.
All right.
I was just having flashbacks of what was that comedian? He's still around. What is Eddie Murphy? He did that joke about the G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe go swimming. G.I. Joe see the cave. Him and his little brother taking a bath together. G.I. Joe see the big brown shark.
Right.
He jumped out the tub and banged his head on a soap dish, and his mama come running in there, and then he said he leaned over the tub, got blood gushing out his head, and his little brother's hung over the other side of the tub with a G.I. Joe sticking out his butt.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, that was Eddie Murphy raw. You have to see it. It's hilarious.
Yeah. That one's pretty good. I like that. Most people have never even heard of it, but he put out, I don't know if it was ever like televised or anything, but there was one he put out before all that.
Delirious.
No, before Delirious. There was
no, I'm thinking of Raw or Delirious. I know he had two of them.
Yeah, he had one. There was one before that that's not very well known, and I just had the cassette of it. And yeah, that one was really funny. I think it was just called Eddie Murphy, but it's really funny for sure. Me and Norman used to listen to it all the time. Pretty funny. So what's going on? What's going on down there, Lazy Acres?
Not a whole lot.
How you been?
Last couple of weeks been really rough. Where we lost our father-in-law, got sick, and then passed away and everything. So,
Oh man, that sucks.
hey,
Sorry to hear that.
having to do all that other and still do the farm work and stuff, it just got wore out.
Yeah, I understand.
You start hitting them 60 years, it's hard to act like a 20-year-old again.
Right. It's already hard in my mid 40s. So I know it gets harder though. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I remember being 30 and being like, man, I'm not 21 anymore. And I
Yeah.
hit 40 and I was like, ooh, wow, I'm not 30 anymore. You know, it didn't really start hitting me though till like I don't know, over this year.
Wait till you hit 50.
I'm like, wow, it's not like I'm really not 30 anymore. Shit.
Yeah, wait till you hit 50.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
That's
like
right around the
Queen-
corner.
Wait till you get to your 50s.
Right. It's right around the corner for me.
Don't worry about the 50s. Worry about the 60 mark. I'm in the
I'm
60s.
only 2 away from there, but my body feels like 105. So, you know.
Right.
Well, that's like
Yeah.
Wednesday. We had that funeral Wednesday and stuff, and then I had prepped the farm for a day or two beforehand, so I didn't have to worry about doing no feeding Wednesday.
I gotcha.
Thursday, I went down there, and that little calf was standing down there in the pasture. So yesterday, I had to get the cow in and check her and get her milked and all of that stuff. And she did not want to come in because it had been so long since she'd been up there.
Right.
Here I am, 60-year-old man out there trying to run a cow through the pasture.
Wow.
Right. I hear
Yeah.
you, man. I hear you.
Is that
She
calf
just turned
is
around
it
and
female
tried to
or male? Or do you know yet?
Yeah, I know.
Well, then tell us.
I don't know if I'm ready to tell you it or not.
Oh,
It's a little boy.
There
awesome.
you go.
Yeah, you gonna make it a little steer and eat them?
Well, I told her Thursday if I'd had my tools with me, he's just laying there and I could have fixed him in a heartbeat. But today, went down there today and cow was having a fit and I got the notice, and then I went down there where they was at and he was on the outside the fence and didn't want to come back in the electric.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Glenn, do you ban bulls like you do goats, or do you do it a different way?
Cordon, if they're small like that, I'll band them. But if they get
Yeah.
like that blacking in the picture there where you see his head,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get him done, so I'm probably gonna have to get somebody to come and cut him.
Yeah. Okay.
Now they make a bigger bander that some of the people around has got, but I can't afford them.
Yeah, I've
So-
banded goats. I banded, that's what we did with the goats. We banded them, but I didn't even know you could ban calves or bulls until recently. I didn't know that. I thought you had to have them cut, and
Now,
I never
if
knew
you
that you could do it.
If you catch them small enough, you can use the same bands that you use on the goats.
Hmm.
'Cause I've used the same bands on goats and cows.
Because I know you
I'll
got to
be
cut
back.
pigs. You have any choice in the pig. You got to cut a pig. But
Okay, Red, hurry back.
All right.
Yeah, I got a few of them down here I need to get cut.
Got
I
pigs.
had to take my earplugs.
They're about to get too big.
Oh man, what kind of pigs you got?
why, Des?
They're mixed.
I can't hear. I can't. I know it's all part of farm life, but
Oh, okay.
They're mixed between Hampshire and Yorkshire.
Okay. Gotcha.
I got one down there. He's probably bumping 1,000 pounds.
Nice. Yeah. That's a big one.
He big.
Hmm.
Got 2 sows down there. It's probably over 800 pound a piece.
Wow. Nice. Nice. I only raised we just raised pot bellies, which obviously are
Pets.
bigger than you expect sometimes.
Yeah, they
Does-
get to be pretty good size, but they just so much fat in them till they just don't make a good eating hog.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah, if I'm gonna raise something, I'm gonna raise it. You know, where if I need to, I can process.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's like probably about Monday or Tuesday. That little brown cow there in the middle, I'll be drinking me some good fresh milk.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice. So,
Hey. All right.
Man.
It got real quiet. Come on, Steve.
Oh, I
Liven it
thought
up,
you were going
dude.
to say something.
Liven it up.
I'm just sitting back listening.
Don't be Junior. Make us do the whole conversation, and you just sit back there munching on muffins, but you're instead smoking a cigarette. So you know.
You're supposed to be the MC here, Steve.
I'm just wore out.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't have videos or lives on my channel,
Why?
because they'd be quiet.
No, I wouldn't be quiet.
Yeah, it would.
People like me would come on and stir up your channel instead of
Oh,
stirring
and
up
harass
their own.
me?
Instead of
Get you in
stirring their own up, you know.
Get you in trouble.
That's
Kick
all
you.
right. Ruffle the snowflake's feathers, you know.
Man, I'm annoyed,
Am I a
man.
peaceful snowflake? I can be, unless you get on my bad side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I've got a trash mouth that just won't stop. I swear a lot.
You
And I
don't
get
start with
ruffled.
body talk, do you?
yeah.
I'm sorry?
I was on one live one night and I seen the snow melt off that snowflake.
Yeah, you see trash mouth going a mile a minute. You know, the
Hey, Will.
Spaniard in me.
Watch this, Will. Des, I'm gonna get you
Oh,
a
God.
t-shirt. I'm gonna get you a t-shirt for Christmas. Trump 2024.
Go for it. Go for it. But I'm not going to be wearing it.
I figured he was gonna
You know-
say he's gonna get you a tattoo.
Oh Lord.
There you go. Well, Brander.
Yeah.
No. Oh, hell no. No branding on me. Bad enough I had a marriage license. No branding.
You say the last
I
name
still
is
have it,
close
actually. What am I
enough.
saying? Yeah, separated for what? Since December 27th, 2009, I moved out of state.
Yeah. I think we need to get her a Rittenhouse shirt too.
Oh,
my
hell
goodness.
no.
See it,
Hell
Mel?
no.
Boy, you melting her up there, Will. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Where's Bad Boys? Woosa. Forget Scott, this is what they like to do. They like to ruffle my feathers.
That's right.
You said I wasn't talking enough. Well,
Oh,
yeah, but I didn't think you were gonna
Be
ruffle
careful.
my feathers,
be
dude.
careful what you wish for.
Watch out, baby brother.
It's funny.
Jackie, can you give him a give slap, please?
No.
I can't reach that far, so you know she's got to smack you upside the back of the head.
I think she fell asleep watching YouTube over there on the couch.
I'll just remind her tomorrow. I'll send her a note.
Your Ted Nugent, of course. Ted Nugent's always got something to say, but he was going to give old Kyle lifetime supply of ammunition.
Jeez.
So, all right. So, I don't think he needs all that.
You know, I feel.
I liked him.
bad.
I liked him as a rocker. I don't like him now.
No.
I really feel bad what that boy's gone through.
Me
It's
too,
such a
man.
young age, man. It's just so bad.
It's definitely too young to have to go through all that for sure.
Hey, Papa Rock.
Oh,
How you
howdy,
doing, Dad?
Papa.
Wait a minute. Where's Papa Rock?
He's in the
Oh,
chat.
there he is. Hey, Larry.
The
What's up,
link
Papa Rock?
I put the link in the chat in the group chat, Papa Rock. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome. Come on. I hope you feel
Welcome
better.
back, Red.
Thank you.
Mr. Bubbles. No, it's Lawrence. We're gonna put it down there, Lawrence.
I must have woke Jackie up now. She's up.
Oh,
She's
bad.
tired.
You
She's
bad
tired
boy.
too. She's tired too. Man. She's had a long day.
You bad boy, waking up your wife.
Man.
Oh, boy. My arms are hurting. It's like the older I get, the more my legs hurt. Which, i.e., my arms, my legs. Because these are my feet.
Yeah.
Red.
Oh.
There was a post on Facebook about something. If you walk past somebody, I think it was at a store, something, you say "excuse me" or something. Anyway, you would put yes or whatever, and I posted something, but it didn't go underneath you like it was supposed to. But I said, Red, you lie. You can't even walk.
That's funny.
I don't know where it went somewhere else, but it got posted instead of being commented to you. It was messed up. But
It got lost in the wind, huh?
I don't know. It's there, but not underneath.
God, I wish I
was
seen
responding to her. You know, trying to respond to her. I was like, you lie.
Yeah.
I wish I'd seen.
Because she'd have caught on to it. She'd have caught it. You know, the way I worded it, she would have known what I was talking about. You know, it's funny.
Well, you know how much I love wheelchair jokes.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing more funnier than a wheelchair joke. Comes from a woman in a wheelchair. So if I say a wheelchair joke, people can't look at me and go, well, that's just rude. Oh, kiss my ass. I'm in a wheelchair. Get over yourself.
That's why I love that comedian. What's it, Blue? His last name's Blue. He's born in South Africa.
I know who you're talking about.
That dude is hilarious. He was talking about getting off the plane and walking because he's got MS, not MS. He's got something else, muscular dystrophy. Anyway, the way he walks, it was just funny as hell the way he was.
Well, his hand is also curved.
Yeah.
And the first joke that I heard him say was he went to New York to try to help a taxi and ended up catching a pigeon.
Yeah.
I thought I was going, oh God, it was funny.
Right.
Yeah, if you can pick on your own disability and joke around with it and not let it get you down.
Yeah, my daughter is famous for your mom jokes. Trust me.
Famous for what?
Huh?
She's famous for what?
Yeah, your mom. She thinks
your mama's so hairy. Sasquatch takes pictures of her.
Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. That's horrible.
Yeah, your daughter's a funny one. Coming out of her shell for sure. Turning into a mini me, but staying out of trouble at the same time. I don't know how you do both, but you know.
Travis turned into a mini. Well, he's more serious than I am, and I'm the jokester. He's the serious one. I ended up in trouble all the time, and he hardly ever got in trouble. Yeah, he'd aggravate the teachers and the principal and the vice principal, but I remember I got a call one day. They said Travis threatened to dump his food on the vice principal. I went, excuse me? And I said, what happened? They said, well, Mrs. Fain went over there and took his plate. He was eating at the table. She told him that he needed to start eating with the rest of the kids and not by himself. Travis is not a people person. And she took him over there, took his plate while he was eating.
God damn, if somebody else is going
to touch Hey, there you go, my Australian brother. There's a link. I got one more spot up here if you want
There
to
you
jump
go.
in.
I was just about to
But,
ask about it.
he looked at her and he goes, "You got two choices. You can give him my plate back, or you can wear it."
Right?
She gave it
I
back.
told him to go get a new plate, or I was getting a new plate or something.
Tommy, when Tommy was little, the teacher called Jackie and said that he broke his pencil. Jackie, called Jackie and said, well, he broke his pencil. Jackie said, whose pencil is it? Teacher said, it's his. Well, Jackie said, well, if it's his pencil, he can break it.
Right?
Exactly.
Look who's up on the wall.
How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
How's things?
How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, bit hot and bothered. Sort of,
And not the way you want to be, right?
yeah, no, not,
Where are you going with this?
not in the fun way.
This
Yeah.
isn't that kind of channel.
She's gone very, very hot and dry around here in the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Steve, I love your recycled automatic waterer for your cows from the toilet.
Yeah, how cool was that? Yeah,
That works awesome.
yeah, no, that was Julianne's. She's had that idea in her head for quite a while. So
Work
yeah.
great.
And,
I didn't see it.
oh well, just to show you what we're doing recycled at the moment. This is why I'm all hot and bothered at the moment.
Let me see if I can.
Greenhouse.
Yep, he's building him a hot tunnel.
How do I?
Yep.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's bring this up. There we go.
That is so
Look at
wild
that.
because Travis and I was talking about doing that just last night.
So these are old trampoline hoops. So
That's what I was going to ask you if that was an old trampoline. That's what it looked like.
Oh,
yeah, so there's there's 4 trampolines in this one tunnel. It's basically 50 feet long and 15 feet wide.
nice.
Very cool, brother.
Which
Very
That's a
makes
cool.
brilliant idea.
Makes our other one look quite small. We thought this one was big. Here's our tomato plant in the new one.
I love how you recycle things.
I know that.
Yeah.
Is very
That is awesome.
And this is what I've been on this morning.
That doesn't look like it's fun.
No, so what we've done is just taken off the top layer of soil, and just to show you what I'm dealing with. Oh, yeah,
Ooh, that's dry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very dry.
And
There's water on that, man. What the hell?
there's nothing in it. Like it's it's got about as much nutrition and usefulness as a politician,
Yeah, I
basically.
was about to say it doesn't look like very healthy dirt. That's for
Well,
sure.
You got a bunch of fertilizers standing over there looking at you.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, for sure. So this is the soil that we've got from the nursery, which has got it's a blend, so it's got a bit of a organic, and we're going to mix in a lot of our stuff with it as well, which will
Oh, cool.
yeah. So that'll be 3 lasagna beds. So one running on that side, one up the middle, and one down the right side.
Awesome.
You called it a what?
What kind of bed?
Lasagna bed.
In layers. It'll be in layers.
Bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in layers, like a lasagna's in layers.
Okay. Okay.
Never heard of
Here's
it
the-
called that.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Here's a bit of ingenious engineering. So the trampoline hoop comes round to here, and then if we put that on the ground, it actually is not quite high enough. So we needed to get it up a little bit. And so what we had to do was, that's actually one of the legs off the trampoline.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course, the socket that they go into is different to what the actual hoop is. So a lot of these, you can see here, I've had to get in with the angle grinder. So I've had to cut and squeeze and metal work them and get them into a shape and then bash them in.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So
At least you know it's stable.
Cut a groove on each side and you can squeeze it together and make it smaller.
yeah. Well,
Very
I've got
good.
me over on the bench over there. I've got me vise. So I was using me vise to sprint them together. But, if I remember correctly, when I used to play volleyball, my reach was about 9 feet, and I can't quite reach the top. So it's about 10 feet
Wow.
high.
That's good.
Yeah. Hang on, Julian's yelling at me. How much is it? 2.5 meters. So what's that in feet?
They're gonna find out.
8.5 feet.
There we go.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
we were discussing on how to make cattle panel hothouse last night.
And then yeah, broccoli has had a bit of bug damage, but still going okay. And the pak choy's in there, which is like bok choy, but slightly different. Asian green. And the beetroots are doing just, they're going gangbusters.
What did you say? They're beets? Is that what that is?
Yeah, we call them beetroots. You'd call them beets.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
the hose that you have through there, I was trying to think of the name of that earlier, but you lay it on the ground and the water set, but I can't remember the name of that. Like the black hose that you got back there to water your plants.
Oh, irrigation hose thing?
Yeah,
Thank
it's a
you.
dripper.
oh yeah, the hang.
Yeah.
I'll swap back and show you. Hang on. Let me go back here. So yeah. So we have a pipe that runs up, lands down there at the moment, connecting it up. So it brings water from the house up, and then it diverts into each bed, and then inside there. Actually, I'll go over the little ones.
Very cool.
So got a little access tap, so we can just isolate each bed, turn them on, feed it, turn it off.
Now, is that a drip line or is it spray out?
Yeah, so that feeds a loop. It's got a whole heap of drippers in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We call that poly pipe or irrigation pipe. Yeah, Julian's just about to put it on.
Do you have to have like a lot of different water hoses to work that, or can it work on just one?
Just on the one. So that's just a standard garden hose and a standard garden connector, and then you buy the clips that go in. They just clip onto there. You can get it in 13 mil, 19 mil, 25 mil, which is half inch, 3/4 inch, basically. And and the little drippers will just run the water.
There you go.
See, that's what we're wanting to do in the garden this year.
Nice. Yep. I like it. That's a nice setup, man.
Yeah, it is.
And then
it goes up in a loop, so it's constant pressure.
Yep. Yeah. So it basically comes in there, runs up the bed, across, and then back down in a loop, maintains the pressure.
Right. Damn, that's I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, the most important thing is your mulch.
Right.
Yeah.
Watching a video during the week, and they were making the point that Mother Nature never has, never naked, never has exposed dirt. There's always good, healthy soil, always has mulch on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of mulch did you put on top of that?
That's sugarcane mulch.
Okay.
So that's over here. So up in Queensland, we have massive farms that make sugarcane.
Right.
And so this is a byproduct, organic sugarcane mulch. So it's
Cool. I've never it's crazy.
Julian's just watering down the cardboard because I'm just about to jump on the tractor and start loading the dirt in. But, so it's a process of making sugar. They end up with the mulch from the process, and then it gets bagged up and sold. And it's a really cool mulch. It breaks down really well. It's and it's cheap as shit.
All right, but I don't think you can find that over here. So what would be the best type of mulch, like for the people in the United States?
Oh, look, if you can't get something like that, I still reckon a good quality straw or hay is as good as any.
And stay away from stuff that's been dyed.
Stay away from what?
The dyed mulch, like the red and the black. Stay away from stuff that's been dyed. You don't want that artificial coloring in it.
Yeah. So a good quality straw. Stay away from the hay because it's got a lot of seeds and that in it, so you'll end up with a lot of plants coming out of it. But just a cut straw is good. I mean, that's basically the sugarcane mulch is basically sugarcane straw. Yeah.
You know what they use here, and it makes me laugh. I think it's the ugliest thing in the world, but I never saw this till I moved to South Carolina. But people they just collect a bunch of pine needles and they call it pine straw, and that's what they cover their flower beds in. And I'm like, that is the ugliest thing, and that makes no sense because nothing grows around pine.
Well, with blueberries, I can understand pine needles have a lot of acidity in it, which is good for blueberries.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey.
Heard that before. Yeah.
When I was a
Billy Joe just posted a video.
when I was a kid, we used to if you did a new yard, you either put down straw or we used tobacco stalks because there was so many tobacco farms back then.
Yeah.
So we used tobacco stalks to cover.
And I mean that's fantastic. You know, if you can use a byproduct from farms that a product that has no use or whatever, but turn it into something great on a garden bed or a farm, it's awesome.
of course. Yeah,
I think old straw, old hay is the best thing to use for a mulching. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, with hay, you got to worry about the little seeds in there, though.
Yeah, that would be the only thing. But if you if you want something cheap, I think that straw is the best in my opinion. But then hay is good too if you have to use that.
Rake your leaves up this fall and pile them up in a pile. Put a tarp or something over them, and it makes good mulch in the spring.
Yeah. That will also add nutrients to the soil.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature has a way. If you look how Mother Nature does it, how it's done by nature, then that's just the best way to do it.
Kind of easy.
I get the no color mulch.
Look at the way like the woods grow or whatever area it is, and you're like, all right, that's how that works, and so I can apply that to this. I just it's not.
You was talking about the pine needles there a while ago and stuff. And if you think about it, when they go in and clear out an area,
right.
The pines and stuff will come back up first, and then several years later, the poplars and oaks and stuff come up and kill the pines. So them pine needles does have a lot of stuff in them.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that's also a sign of that soil that I was just showing you from what I've uncovered up there. That's actually the result of what I would say incorrect farming technique that have been instigated here in Australia for 200 years. I mean, we came in, we stripped away all the trees, we took away all the underbrush, we took away all the mulch, exposing very fragile ancient soils. We put hooved animals on them, which overly compacted the soil, and these soils have had millions of years of being rejuvenated and having that organic material flowing through in a circle, and suddenly we come through and break that, and then we 200 years later we go, well, gee, why is this soil so poor?
Right.
Yeah. You've taken the guts out of it. That's why.
You do not need chemicals to grow beautiful fruits and vegetables. You don't need chemicals. I don't care what anybody says. My grandfather used to grow the best watermelons, and people would come from miles away when he started selling watermelons. Big, beautiful, and his secret was me with a pitchfork cleaning out the cow stable. That the straw in that manure mix. And he would put that down in the hills, in the watermelon hills when he planted the seed. And
there's one thing you will never find me putting on my garden ever, and that's Miracle Grow. That is a chemical.
You don't need chemicals. Yeah, you don't need chemicals. Rabbit poop is one of the best fertilizers you can use right out of the factory. Because it's a cold fertilizer, so you can put it right on, and it works great. Chicken poop you want to sit for about a year, but rabbit poop you can use right away.
Well, the soil that those tomato plants that are growing at the moment are in, that actually what we harvested out of our chicken coops, and that was about 3 years worth of chicken manure and food that we threw in there, and then I scooped it all up and it sat over in the paddock for about 6 months, and then we dumped it into there. And I'll tell you what, those tomatoes are just going absolutely. I've never seen tomato plants grow as fast as what they do at the moment.
Well, I'm running them chicken tractors in my cow pasture behind the cows.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can see every time that I moved it, it takes it about a week to 2 weeks but then it will come back green and growing hard.
Yeah, I used to do that too, man.
Well, we
That's,
used chicken manure in our garden last year, and
Yeah, but I was
well,
saying
our
that
tomatoes
because
loved it.
you don't have to keep chicken manure for a year.
No, you don't.
Within a couple 3 weeks, you can put it right on there, and it'll grow. You can put it on there.
That's
fresh.
cool. Oh wow.
The only manure over here that I won't use is sheep manure.
but why not?
Because you guarantee within as it comes in your next growing season, you will be up to your chin in stinging nettles.
Oh wow.
Absolutely guaranteed.
Yeah,
That's
but the stinging nettles you can make into a medicinal herb.
Okay.
You don't want an overabundance, though.
Yeah. No, I hate them. I don't want them.
I feel you, dude.
Yeah, and they spread so
nettles
quickly.
Actually, pretty good for your body.
Yep.
You can make tea out of it.
Oh,
not good when you're walking.
I'll leave the tea making to Dr. Lipton. He's good enough for me.
I like my herbs.
I'll be right back in 1 second.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I like my herbs. I like cooking with my herbs. It's just I like my herbs.
I like my herb too.
I bet you do, Will.
Well, here's a question. When did herbs lose the letter H?
Huh?
They're herbs, not herbs. every American I channel, they're growing these herbs, and I don't know what they are because we have herbs over here, not herbs.
I don't know. You know how we do in
The
America.
H is there. The H is there. It's just pronounced silently. It's a
Okay.
silent H.
All right.
I always tell my daughter, "This is
I don't
English. You can
know.
make up any word you want. You just got to know how to put it together."
I can't help it. I've always pronounced
American
it as herbs, and that's what I'll always do.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, I've got me funnel. I've got me jerry can of diesel. I've got to load up the tractor and get working.
I just don't understand why people feel the need that they
So I
think they
gotta
need
ask
other
this.
chemicals.
You wanted to make fun of the herb thing. So, do you put Jerry in your can?
Yeah. No.
I'm putting that on the chalkboard. One for Will.
Jerry. Where did you come up with that?
Do you call them jerry cans too?
Yeah, we
Gas
call them
can.
gas cans.
Okay.
Because I don't know why. Why do we call it gas here and they call it petrol in other places? Like
Because it's petrol. It is petrol. It's just
I know it makes
terminology.
way more sense.
So when we say
Petroleum
gas,
with Vaseline.
that's jelly. When we say gas, we mean LPG, liquid petroleum gas, so a natural gas that comes with it. But yeah, we say petrol, we mean the liquid stuff.
Man, the other day I was reading this article. It just had me laughing. They opened a Popeyes in London. Popeyes chicken. Do you guys have that in Australia? So they opened one up over there, and they have biscuits, but they're like a breakfast biscuit or something, like not a cookie. And the people there were very confused because they were like, they're calling it a biscuit, but they're giving us a scone to eat with our chicken. And they had to change some of the menu apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so your biscuits, we call scones. Although the scone is slightly different because it has a lower fat content, so it doesn't go quite as crumbly or
Okay.
They're sort of more bready rather than crumbly like your biscuits.
Right.
But we call cookies over here biscuits.
Yeah.
So we have bready.
Have a good night, Mary.
Biscuits.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
And we don't eat them with gravy.
We do.
Oh God!
You don't know what you
I
missed.
love my biscuits with gravy.
I know.
I've never had biscuits with gravy unless it's like a dinner roll at Thanksgiving, dipping it into the gravy of mashed potatoes.
Biscuits and gravy. What is wrong?
Had it.
No.
Some good old fashioned country sausage gravy and
Oh, God.
Look, I was born Southern but raised Northern, and I lived in the Virgin Islands. We did not have biscuits and gravy.
Oh wow!
And country fried chicken and all that stuff.
Sausage gravy or shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
No, I've never had shit on the shingle either.
Yeah,
and I know what you're talking about, but I've never had it.
Good stuff.
I've had shit on a shingle before.
I've got to get out of here, so I'll better.
Hey, Steve,
sign
before
off
you jump off,
and
y'all, if anybody watches this later, whatever, you got to check out. Not so much Bomber Steve. That's a great one if you like snakes, but check out Sweeney's Farms, Sweeney's Creek Farm. And Steve does interviews with other homesteaders around the world. He's got an awesome. Him and his wife both have an awesome channel. Check them out. I enjoyed it tonight. It was a great show. And
how funny were Eric and Monica? Like how funny were they?
Great people, man. It was a great show. And I love what you're doing, brother. I love what you're doing. Sharing the homesteading, how different people are doing it in different areas and what works and doesn't work for. It's awesome. What you're doing is awesome, man.
Yeah, no, it's Julian and I do a pretty good job, I think.
You're doing an awesome job.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's just about sharing communities and connecting and just giving a bit of support to channel. So I try to target smaller channels, and we all get stronger together.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. Well, keep up the awesome job y'all are doing, and give her my love and appreciate what y'all do.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. And same to you. Take care and best of wishes to your family.
Have a beautiful Sunday.
See you, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Catch you soon. Bye-bye.
Right.
You know what? I may have to make shit on the shingles for the boys one night. They're going to ask me, what are you making shit on the shingles?
Like, oh, no, Mom. Yeah.
I tell you what Steve and his wife Julia are doing with interviewing the other homesteaders like that. I don't know if y'all watch them or not, but I watch them.
I caught it once.
And then, I forget
it's
about
awesome. What they're doing is so awesome. It's really
I've caught
great.
them a couple of times, but it's hard for me to catch them when they're on.
Yeah, it's really great.
I caught them once on one of their interviews or whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hide your women, hide your liquor, and hide your whatever else you need to hide because he's coming on.
Papa Rock.
Hey, Larry.
What's happening, bro?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, you like that intro, Dad?
Yeah, I did. I love it.
I knew who you was talking about before you got halfway through it.
I hit myself. Does that count?
Larry,
Well, yeah, I guess.
how you think you'll feel?
Real quick before I forget.
Be all right.
Before I forget,
As long as I can get close
Billy
to
Joe did post a video.
where I can use
It's
my
12
mouth to
minutes
get
long.
Okay.
So when we get off, we should all go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I will.
And give
Do
him
they
some
have
love. Tell him we miss
handicap
him.
No doubt. I've been aiming to call him, and I can't remember it till 8 at
I
night.
like Billy Joe a lot. He's a good guy.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I do too. He is Bostonian. I might not have been born in Boston, but I was raised up there for so many years.
I tell you what, for a little short fat guy, his heart is 4 times bigger than him.
All
And
right.
that's the truth.
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
back.
crap.
You see
All
that
right.
on video, when you meet him in person, you realize it's even more than what it is on video.
Wow. Really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's why I like him so much. I don't even have to meet him. Woo!
Be okay.
Rolling.
Hello.
Yeah, he's Billy Joe is awesome.
He is.
All right.
I just got to catch something real quick.
Okay, he muted.
If you hear it, I'm sorry. My friend sent me a voice message.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, Willie's wrong.
We're supposed to
Sorry
get
about
ice
that.
in this
No,
area
you're cool.
next week.
You're fine. You're fine, Dad. Don't worry. You're fine.
We're supposed to get ice in this area next week.
How's your brother, Dad?
No good.
Oh, well. I'll keep praying.
He's still hanging in there, but I talked to him 2 days ago, and he's in the comfort care now, so he was pretty well out of it,
I'll just pray that God finds him peace, whether it be the good piece, or or whatever. Whether it gets through what he's getting through, or he finds peace the other way. I just want him to find peace.
I know he's getting close because he talked to his preacher.
Yeah.
And the preacher was in his room for about an hour. And then the hospice preacher come in. He was in there about an hour.
Wow.
And I just look for any day to get a phone call, He's
but, in my prayers,
he's better off. He's better off instead of laying there suffering.
Sure. I wouldn't want to lay there like that.
No.
We had a good friend of ours that got terminal cancer, and he actually took his own life. But he did it quick and fast. But and people can criticize him for doing it. But you know what? Who wants to live like that?
Exactly.
My boyfriend that passed away, that I knew since I was 15, used to be a heroin addict, and he was sober. He had stopped when he was 32, and he found out he had cancer. I don't know how long after, but we didn't reconnect. We reconnected, like 4 years after. No, 2 years after I moved here, we reconnected. I hadn't seen him since I was 21. We became boyfriend and girlfriend, and he took his life. And the state trooper said he accidentally OD'd. No, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He had fentanyl, alcohol, and heroin in his system.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
I don't know if it's 26 states or 36 states, but whatever it is, they allow euthanization, self-euthanization.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm advocate of that. I truly believe that if you're at that point and there's no help for you, that you should have the right to go out peacefully.
Yeah.
They got a concoction and you drink it, and in every video I've ever seen, nobody ever suffered or anything. They just went to sleep and that was
laid back and that was it.
Right. They went to sleep but
I just didn't know he was going to do it because I had talked to him. I had talked to him the day before, and then he was total Republican, total Trump fan. And I found out the day before election. No, they found him the day before election dead. And I found out the day after election, 5 days before my birthday, that he had died.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That I'm a firm believer in that. I just, you know what, your dog, you take your dog, your cat, any animal you can take to a vet and have them put to sleep,
Yeah.
And I believe that each individual should have that right. You don't have to. I'm just saying it should be your right. If you want to suffer and suffer it out, that's because of your religious beliefs or whatever. That's fine. But people should have the right to exit this world peacefully and comfortably without having to suffer. And that's just something I do believe in.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I said to the Vermont troopers when they called was, "Did you find his guns?" Because he had guns. And they said, "Well, we found an empty holster." I said, "Well, I don't know if he's got guns in his storage or in his little trailer that he had or somewhere in the van, but he had guns, so I would keep an eye out for it." But after they said they didn't find it, found an empty holster, I thought maybe he might have pawned it for money for his drugs.
Yeah.
To take his life. So,
that's
but
sad.
he kind of warned me, but he also said that not to notify his family, and Vermont state troopers wouldn't do it, wouldn't tell me any information. They said you have to contact his next of kin. And of course, I had to contact the next of kin where he didn't raise her, and I knew her since she was like 11. And I'm like, hey, I need you to get a hold of his ex-wife, and I need you to let you know that the state troopers won't give me information, but your dad had passed away.
Yeah.
And so she had to do be the go-between between all of us.
Yeah.
And then that was it. It just sucks because he did not want his family involved.
Yeah. Well, that's like me with my brother. I had to get his stepson to give the hospital and the hospice center permission for me to even get a condition, how he's doing. I don't believe that's right. I mean, I agree with the HIPAA law.
Yeah, but you're immediate family. I mean,
I'm immediate family. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I'm not family. That was the problem. They wouldn't give me any information, even though I was emergency contact and everything.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give me any information because we were not married or anything.
Yeah.
So I had to be the bad guy and contact a daughter that he had a rough relationship with, to contact the ex-wife of her half siblings. You know, parent
Wow.
is just, and they hated each other. The husband and wife, my ex-boyfriend and his ex-wife, hated each other, and it goes back to when we were teens. I mean, the stories from that is just crazy. But basically, it was one guy and 5 chicks.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound morbid about that, but I saw some videos and the people had great big parties. They got to pick the day, and one guy was his birthday, and they had great big parties. They were surrounded by their friends, and ones that wanted to be there were fine. If they didn't have to be, but they were surrounded by their loved ones that wanted to be there to support them, and they just went to sleep happy. And I that's why I say I firmly believe that should be one of
that
right
should
of
be
ours.
that should be their own choice.
Sure.
Well, one of my dad's friends that he worked with at the hospital found out that he was pretty much ate up with cancer. And he knew he didn't have much longer to live. So he went and had a party, and everyone at the party got drunk, including him. And he said, "This is the way I want to go out."
Yeah.
That's his choice. That's his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always said if I pass away, nobody better mourn me. They better have one damn big party.
There you go.
That's what I told
cremate my ass, and take parts of me in different parts of the world and drop them off where I want them dropped off at.
I'm
I want to
spread
be
my ashes.
cremated, but I want them to hopefully save some of my bones, so that way they can make wind chimes out of it. So the boys can just stick their head out the door and holler, "Mom, shut up."
You are so bad.
I just, but and I'm the same way, Des. I told Jackie I don't want a funeral. I just want to go from the freezer to the furnace. Let everybody come and have one hell of a party. Remember me for who I was and the good things about me and the good times we had. And put my ashes down here at the bottom next to the stream under a big old boulder, and just put me down
My dad said, I'm getting cremated instead of being buried at Arlington Cemetery. He goes, just cremate my ass and flush me down the toilet. I'm like, I'm not flushing your ass down the toilet.
I'm surprised being a sailor. I'm surprised he didn't ask to be put his ashes out to sea.
No, he's Army.
Well, but he sails now, though, right? He sails. He's a sailor.
Yeah.
Right? No, I mean,
like a Viking ceremony.
Yeah, I figured, since he sails and that's what he does, is sailing and all, being on the water.
Yeah,
maybe
no.
Want to go that way.
I would take him to St. Thomas.
This is gonna sound really bad, but I'll probably do that with my mother.
Man, I just want somebody to just put me in the ground without a casket and plant a nut tree on top of me so y'all can eat my nuts. That's all.
Well,
I want to be bird face down, too, don't you?
I like that one.
I'm glad he did say banana tree.
I want to be cremated and my ashes chuck out there in my garden. That is my happy place. That is my place to go and crack a lack at.
I'm glad it wasn't a banana tree.
Yeah.
Well,
Red,
wait a minute. What kind of a nut? A hazelnut, a pecan nut, a walnut, or a Brazilian nut?
No, probably like walnuts.
Okay.
My mother.
Hey, you forgot about a cashew.
Almonds.
Yeah, but no. It's not the same. Look. A hazelnut.
Hey, Stevie.
Okay.
Red. It's
A
funny you say that
walnut.
because my mother wants to be cremated and her ashes spread in the Patuxent River underneath the fireworks of the 4th of July because that's where she grew up. She loved the fireworks. Cool. So that's what she wants. She wants me to take her ashes and during the firework display, put them in the river, spread her in the river.
Man, I used to know this guy.
Yes.
But,
I'm sorry?
Peanuts.
Yeah, but peanuts are not a tree.
He's more of a pecan.
A cashew is.
Yeah, no, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I want to be when I go.
I can't believe we're sitting here talking about Will's tree.
I can't believe we're talking about Will's nuts.
Well, that was my easy way of saying it.
That's what I said. What size?
I need to start a
He
company.
said a nut tree. He didn't specify what kind of a nut tree you want to be buried under.
I
Man,
was
Rock,
trying to be polite. Shaky just shows it out there.
Papa Rock, what were you
Nah.
gonna say?
I'm not.
When
Hey,
I
Stevie.
die, I just
Oh,
want to
there he
be
is.
visitation one night, cremated the next, the ashes brought back to the house. Because when the wife dies, she's going to be cremated. My
Yeah.
kids will get our ashes, mix them together, and put them at the foot of our son. I
Okay,
want
cool.
one night of
Yeah.
visitation, though. That way I can tell everybody kiss my ass.
Well, you know what, Papa Rock? I ain't coming to your visitation because you probably, if I look over the casket, you probably jump up and smack shit at me anyway. So I'm not even gonna come look at you.
Nah, I jump up and hug you. I jump up and hug you.
Yeah, if you were in a casket,
Nah, Stevie, you didn't come in at the wrong time. You came in at the fun time.
If
Hey,
you jumped out
Stevie.
of a casket and hugged me, I'm telling you now, they might as well just stick me in that casket too, because you would just end my life right there. I'd pass out from a heart attack.
That's what I was gonna say.
No,
Hey.
no. I'm not the FedEx man. You ain't
You,
getting in my casket.
You would perform a miracle because Red would
Move
run out the
over,
funeral
Papa
home.
Rock. Move over.
That's funny. Hey, what are you eating on over there?
Ice
What are you
cream.
doing? What is it?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. What kind of ice cream? What flavor?
Vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Oh, Neapolitan.
Yummy.
That's it.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
I miss not being able to eat ice cream. I miss that so bad.
Oh, I'm just waiting for that cow down there to get over all this other so I can get some of that fresh cow milk and pour
There you go. There you go.
I
Make some
can't
ice
have
cream out of
dairy
coconut
though.
milk.
better.
And I
Wow.
found out that it's actually not so rare that some people can't have dairy, and I'm unfortunately one of them.
I gotta have my milk.
See, the doctor told me years ago that I'm lactose intolerant, whatever that is.
No, I'm not
Intolerant?
lactose intolerant. That's just it. I am actually allergic to dairy
Anything
products.
with
Dairy.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with lactose intolerant.
It may be processed.
No,
Yeah.
it's some type of inherited. I looked up the information one night after I found out what it was, and now I can't remember the whole information that I looked up. But
I
Man,
don't eat ice cream either.
you know what I thought was the weirdest thing? So I used to be lactose intolerant, and so my ex-wife, she was very smart, and like, you know, she
Yeah,
could
she
make
got rid of
whatever
you.
kind of medicine or whatever. But she fucking anyway, so I was lactose intolerant, and she told me I had to start eating yogurt every single day, and I was like, yogurt, but that's not good because it's fucking like I can't eat that. And she's like, I'm telling you, you got to eat it every day. It was like twice a day for a while, and it made me not lactose intolerant anymore.
Build you
That's
up.
fucking weird. I guess it was whatever it was doing to my gut or something, you know, the probiotics.
It's
or
a
something.
it's like a probiotic or something like that. Yeah, it was cleansing and
yeah.
cleaning
But like I
out.
said, this has
Totally
something to do with some type of medical condition where you are actually you can't have dairy products.
Right. Well, some people like have a peanut allergy. You have a dairy allergy. It's the same thing. You can't eat it because same principle behind it. I understand what you're saying.
And it
why.
sucks.
Oh, okay. I understand now, Red. That's why FedEx ain't been coming along.
I got visited by the
He was trimming that hedge for a glass of milk.
I done told you that's an empty field there.
Field.
The field has been bush hogged.
Exactly.
I love this family. I swear I do.
Something
I've been visited by the UPS guy for the last 2 days. So.
Oh, that's why you're on here tonight.
I must have missed something good.
No, believe me, you didn't miss something that was good.
Hey, Will, all I know
You
is
gotta
something about
inform Will on what we're talking about.
Will.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is what you missed was something about bush hogging and plowing, and that's all I know. And I'm not getting into anymore.
On the empty field.
You got
A
a bush
big-
hog.
a big empty field.
Like that's important to me.
Well, Papa
Okay.
Rock keeps saying something about say it again because I want you to say it that way I don't get it wrong.
Oh, about the milk?
No, about the bush hogging the field. And I told him, I said, I done told you that plantation is clear.
Deserted. That's a deserted plantation.
There is
I
a place.
thought you said perverted at first.
Well,
was
that
like,
too. That too.
Did you know there's a place in Washington, D.C. that sells ice cream made from breast milk?
Really?
Yep.
That's fucking ridiculous. Why would you eat that? I mean, I guess it would be good for you.
Hey, wait a minute. Why would you want any other kind?
I was about to say, like, that, I guess that makes
That's gross.
If
the
that
most
some type of a breast, I don't want it.
Yeah.
All right,
There's
valid
that.
point.
There's that. Here we go. You don't want
Okay,
to
look what came across. This has nothing to do with any of that. So listen to what just came across my wall. So this person wrote, this person put a post up and says, I hate when fitness influencers are in their early 20s. Listen, I was skinny and hot as F when I was 21 too. My diet was vodka, ramen, coffee, and cigarettes. My workout was walking to the parties drunk as F in 5-inch heels. You don't impress me. Come back when you're 40 years old.
No, okay,
Well,
I don't know. Okay, I'll inform you on a little bit more. I have fell backwards in my wheelchair twice. One time I mooned the mailman, and another time I mooned the whole neighborhood.
In other words, she was wearing a dress with nothing on underneath, and when she went back in the wheelchair, everything flew up.
Yeah.
Whee! Marilyn Monroe style, huh?
Pretty much, only on my head.
And then the next time FedEx man come and you tipped over backwards, he had a weed eater.
He did not plow that field.
No, he trimmed it down to where it could be plowed.
Oh my God, I missed these.
Before you plow.
You know, I'm going to miss y'all once this channel gets kicked off of YouTube.
Hey, some of the rest of us started now.
Hey, we are not saying anything that is. It depends on how you look at it.
Exactly.
That's right. Innuendos, but not the actual.
We had Red doing live on Saturday night, and she quit.
No,
she had to stop for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put out another thing. I'm doing. I'm starting back my lives.
Good.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, you won't be able to miss it because it's a picture of me doing that bit on one of the poles there in front of Walmart that had the candy cane paper across it.
Oh, the one you licked.
I did not lick that pole.
Yeah. I bet you did, but you won't admit to it.
I did not lick that pole.
Oh, was he young or old?
I wanted to, but I did not lick that pole.
She just did show you 5 minutes before that the FedEx man grinding on that pole was all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the picture that's going to be going up for that live.
I needed this tonight, believe me.
Good. I'm glad.
Good.
It's two of us.
I appreciate all the texts that I've been getting. I really do.
See the joy I bring to y'all's lives, even though I am an asshole and got issues.
We all are assholes and have issues.
Exactly.
What I sort of say, you just joined in family.
I mean, Shaky, for this coming spring, I'm going to be giving out a book that says 50 Shades of Chicken.
I don't even want to go there.
50 stews of chicken.
Oh gosh.
Does
There
it
are
cover?
so many naughty titles on these cookbooks.
But does it cover plucking the chicken?
I don't know. I haven't bought it yet.
It's a good thing that book is entitled How to Choke Your Chicken.
Yeah.
Came right back in at the right time.
Like I might have to put my ice cream up before I get choked.
What happened down there in the corner? You're froze up. Oh wait, I'm froze up. That's what it is. It's me.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, but everybody else is froze up for me. So
Oh, sure.
I do.
I think
You
Des
eat too
is
much
stuck in
ice
that
cream.
pose.
I think
Yep,
that's
she
what it
moved.
What about my pose?
You were just so still. We thought maybe you were froze up. You were just so
No.
still watching something.
No, I'm just looking through my Facebook. Remember, I got 3 screens going here.
Yeah. Command Center Central.
That's keyboard queen there.
You ain't lying.
Grandma. I said, you in my cheese, ain't you? She said,
Uh-oh.
how'd she know?
Somebody's
I said,
all
"She's
up in the
telling on you,
cheese.
ain't she?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then she looked back through here at me, and then she looked in there at Laura.
Hi, Mom.
Shaky says hi, Mom.
Hello.
She says hello.
I heard that.
Well, I'm gonna jump off here. Meds are taking effect, so
Well, Dad, I'm glad we could bring some joy to you. And
you
get some
sure did.
laughter
Believe me,
and-
it did. It
and I hope
helps.
it makes you feel better. And
You
we're
got
here
one
for you.
man.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
my number.
Hey, Will.
I love hearing you laugh,
on these
Papa
lives.
I
Hey,
do
Will.
we
love
love
hearing
it. We
you
love
laugh.
it when you join in.
Dad, you're welcome to call me anytime you need. You know I'm here for you.
I know that. I believe me, I know it from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. If I'm not, Jackie's
You and
here.
Jackie,
One
yeah.
of us is here. You're always welcome to call if you need us.
Yeah, that's why this is a family, you know.
Absolutely, 100%.
And I mean, we even got Lawrence Welk with us.
That's right.
That's right.
My bubble machine is down right now. It's in the cleaning.
Oh no!
It's just in the cleaning process.
Oh,
I had
okay.
You know, after the
Soak
bubbles
it.
and stuff, it's got to be clean with all that stuff that goes on in there. It gets sticky.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
to clean you got to clean the pipe some way or another.
Yes,
She's talking
that's
from experience. It sounds like.
right. I know, apparently.
Well, my mind just went a total different direction on that one.
I know where you was going, too.
You ain't the only one.
As I said it, my mind went both directions.
No,
I was trying to keep it serious over here. What the fuck?
It's not gonna work. We have to send them out with a laughter and a smile. Come on now.
You did, believe me. Well, good night, all. I love every one of you.
Good night.
We love you.
Night,
Dad.
man.
Love
Good
you.
seeing you.
Thank
Have a
you for
good
coming
week.
on.
You too.
Hey, you're
too.
welcome.
Oh gosh.
I think my brain followed
Oh, you
you,
ready to go to bed?
Shaky. We both went down in the gutter.
My mind went there and beyond and back again. Okay.
You're feeling repressed over there, Des?
Yeah. Is there such thing as born again virgin? 12 years. 12
Yeah.
years.
Man.
That's a question I need to ask my doctor.
Yeah, thank you. Please do and let me know.
Actually, I'm going to. Just
Okay,
for
good.
shits and giggles. You know I will.
Wow.
I mean, okay. Well, I was at my doctor's office, and I got this really crazy ringtone for the pharmacy. And she sent in my prescription. was I'm sitting there in her office. My phone starts ringing, and it goes, "Hello, it's your drug dealer."
You know, I was
TVs over there. Turn that shit down. Is that you, Dad?
Hey, I was dating a girl one time, and we were messing around, and I asked her, I said, "Are you a virgin?" She said, "Well, yes, I am." So we continued to mess around, and then she stopped off and said, she says, "Let me ask you a question." I said, "What's that?" She says, "Why do all you guys ask that?" Wait, what?
That's funny.
Okie dokie.
All right, Jackie's taking her medicine. She wants to go to bed, and I'm not going to make it too much more noise, so I'm gonna have to go.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna watch Billy Joe's new video.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that too. Good idea.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. Plus, I'm gonna go over and do some more crack-a-lacking on my seeds.
I want to thank y'all very much for coming on with me tonight. I enjoyed it. I think it really helped a lot of us out that needed the cheering up and the laughing, and it was a good time.
I'm glad I could help contribute to the laughter.
Oh, you did. You're wonderful. Here comes. Look, here it comes. Here comes Oreo.
Evidently, it helped April a lot. She'd been snoring about 5 minutes after we started.
But I love each and every one of you dearly.
Yep. Good to see you guys, all of you.
Good night, Stevie. Love you, brother.
Yeah,
Good
man.
night, buddy. Cuz.
Peace. I think Nixon would do.
We always have the longest goodbyes. Can we make this awkward and long?
Good night, Billy Joe.
Well, we can make it awkward again, Will, by talking about your nuts.
Scott, thank you very much.
Cleaning the pipe.
I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better, Scott. I love you, brother. I hope you're feeling better with the COVID crap. And if you need anything, hit me up on Messenger.
Scott, drink plenty of soup. Get lots of rest, because this is the tail end of it all.
Orange juice.
Yep. Orange juice and good chicken broth with garlic and onions.
That's right. Works for me.
Echinacea.
Maybe it just makes me feel better until I just get better anyway. But
echinacea, vitamin C, and zinc.
Yep.
Do those three. Absolutely. Those are very, very important.
And rest, a lot of rest.
Y'all have a good night, everybody.
Yep.
You too.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, brother. I love you, little brother.
Good night, Stevie. Good night, Scott. Good night, Glenn. Shaky.
Yes, I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. See y'all soon.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All right. Love you
guys. Good night, Jim Bob.
Have a good night.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Good night, sis. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. If anybody needs anything, hit me up on Messenger. I love you. I love you all again, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night. Oops. Now let me end the broadcast. Jeez. Duh.